Hello again, future educators. My name is Joshua Musadin from BTP WAF 3D. So now the next topic I will be presenting is the Filipino invention and innovation. So first, what do you mean by Filipino invention and innovation? So basically saying that this invention or innovation are made by Filipinos here in the Philippines. So the first example we have here are fermented food. So fermented food means food or drinks has gone through a natural process where microorganisms like bacteria, yeast, or mold breaks down sugar and other ingredients. So these bacteria, yeast, and mold are eatable and sometimes some of them are good for our body. So one of the examples are quesong puti, or also known as the white cheese made from goat, goat milk. It also can be made from carabao milk. So for soft white cheese made from fresh carabao or goat milk mixed with vinegar and left to be fermented slightly, and it has a salty and creamy flavor, and has a popular Filipino del- delicacy. So yes, one of so this white soft white cheese or quesong puti are also used sa palaman ng pandesal. So now next is the patis, or also known as the fish sauce. So a clear amber colored fish sauce made by fermenting small fish and salt for several months. It produces a salty we could use as a condiment or seasoning in many Filipino dishes. Next is the banana ketchup. So, the sweet and tangy sauce made from mashed banana, sugar, and vinegar and spices is somehow involved fermentation of the banana mash before cooking. Invention by Maria Orosa during the World War II. So, fun fact about the banana ketchup. So, of course, during World War II, I think they need alteration instead of tomato ketchup. They use banana ketchup because uh stocks of potato tomato was in low, and they need something for like Russians during World War II, because it's World War II, that is war. So Maria Orosa, or a was this a food scientist, think about something alternate. So instead of using tomato, they use banana ketchup because banana is more like ano ba, like can be produced more, or there is a lot of banana ketchup here in the Philippines compared to tomato. So that's how banana ketchup was made. And now we can proceed to the next one is the borong isda, or fermented fish. So, a traditional fermented fish dish made by mixing fish, cooked rice, and salt, then fermenting it for several days. It develops a sour flavor and is often eaten with vegetables. So, next is alcohol beverages. A alcohol beverages is any drink that contains alcohol, or also known as alcohol, which is a product when yeast and bacteria fermented sugar found in fruit, grains, or plant. So one of examples are lambanog, so also known as coconut arak. A traditional Filipino distilled liquid made from fermenting sap of coconut flour. After fermentation, it distills to make a strong, clear alcohol, often called coconut wine or coconut arak. So the process of distilling is basically when you're heating the coconut snap, the liquid of it will become will vapor because of the heat below, and then it will go up. When the vapor cools down, it will become liquid again, and it will be separated from a tube from the other side, and that's how they separate. That's how they separated it. Next is basi, or known as sugarcane wine. So, alcohol beverage is a fermented sugarcane wine that originated in Ilocos region. It made by fermenting boiled sugar juice with natural yeast and sometimes flavored with local bark or fruit. Next is tupay, or also known as rice wine. A native rice wine from the Cordillera region. It made by fermenting cooked glutinous rice with natural starters called as bubot. It often serves during festivals and celebrations. So now we have the pignay or pognay or wild berry wine, a fruit wine made from fermenting the juice of wild berries called pignay or pognay. It has a deep and red color and sweet to sour taste. And the last one, the classic that we all know, is tuba, a fermented coconut snap drink, also known as a palm wine. The fresh sap is sweet, but after few hours, it fermented naturally, turning into a midly alcohol drink. So now we're committed to textiles. So textile refers to any materials made by weaving, knitting, or bonding fibers together to produce cloth or fabric. So the examples here are abaca, a strong fiber from a banana plant used for making ropes, bags, and traditional fabrics. Number two is juicy, a fine sheet of fabric made from pineapple leaves, often used for barong, Tagalog, and terno. Number three is saluyot, a plant whose fiber are used for making coastal texture or ropes. Number four, the last one is natural dyes, color made from indigenous plant like guava, yellow ginger, used in color fabrication naturally, and also used, of course, it's a dye that means it can be also used on the hair. So now next we are going to the construction materials and civil engineering. Bamboo, a strong, flexible, and lightweight plant used for building houses, furniture, and scaffolding. Number two is coconut lumber, wood made from coconut trees used for a alternative to regular lumber in house construction. Number four, santal wood, durable wood from the santal tree used for making furniture and structural parts. Number 5. Rice hull cement, a type of cement mixed with rice husk ash to make an economic friendly building material. So now we have here the VAT Build modular housing system, a ready to build house system developed in Philippines for faster and easier construction. And we have the writers of the Cordilleras, a ancient example of Philippine civilization engineer where mountains were carved into steps for farming and water irrigation. And we'll proceed to the transport vehicles. Transport vehicles are main machines or means of transportation used to move people or goods from one place to another on land, water, or air. So one example is one of the iconic popular public vehicle in the Philippines made from the modified U.S. military jeep. That's where the name called jeepney is from, the military jeep of USA. After World War II, it is known for its colorful design and opening setting. So the reason why we have jeep today because after World War II, some of the jeeps are left here here in the Philippines because I think the US cannot bring all of them back to the USA. So, and some of the Filipino are, of course, resourceful, do not waste things. So, they modified it to use it for daily transportation for every Filipinos. So next is the Finta, a traditional boat from Mindanao built by the Bajau and Tausug tribe known for its colorful sails and geometric pattern. So of course here in Zamboanga we also see Fintas here because we live near of a body of water. Six, the next one is barangay, not barangay, not barangay. Uh, Butuan boat, a ancient wooden boat used for early Filipinos for trade travel, showing early craftsmanship and navigation skills. So basically, the Vinta is a small boat, while this one is a more bigger version of boat. It's a ship, uh, a wooden big ship. If you're familiar sa mga pirate ship, parang ganun siya ang size niya. So the last one here is the Delta Mini Crusade, a small utility vehicle built by the Delta Motor Company, which is from the Philippines in the 1970s and the 1980s for both commercial and military use. And now we can proceed to the medicines. So medicines is any substance or treatment used to prevail, cure, or relieve illnesses and diseases. It came from natural resources like plants or to be scientifically made in laboratories. So here we have examples are ampalaya or bitter gourd, one of the medicine plant known to help lower sugar and used to treat diabetes. O pag may diabetes kayo, magkain na lang kayo ng ampalaya. So now we have near is the langondi or the five leaves caster tree used to re- uh, relieve cough, cold, and asthma and other respiratory problems. So six is the erythromycin, an antibiotic discovered by Dr. Abelardo Aguilar, a Filipino scientist. It used for treat bacteria infection and one of the country's most famous medicine contribution. So now we're gonna proceed the weapons. A weapon is any tool, device, or instrument used to defend, attack, or threaten. Weapons can be melee, which means handheld, like knife, or range, like firearms. They are military laws, enforcement, cultural, or personal defense uses, and their manufacture, ownership, and use of usually regulated by the law. So one example here is balisong, or also known as the butterfly knife, a folding pocket knife with two handles that rotates around the blade tongue so the blade can be quickly exposed or concealed. It traditional Filipino made used as a utility tool, the part of the local culture. So of course, balisong is from Batangas, which uses mostly commonly in fires, but today in the modern world, they mostly do tricks, like athletic tricks for entertainment. So the next one is a Marine Scout Sniper Rifle, a precise rifle developed or modified for the use by Filipino Marine Corps Scout snipers, designed for accuracy, long-range shooting in military over use by trainees military personnel. So basically, this sniper rifle is actually modified M4A1 or the M16. As you can see, the barrel, the what's this called, stock, resembles to a M16. They just modified it with a scope and a long barrel to make it a sniper rifle. So now we have the personal defense weapon or PDW, a governmental arsenal, A compact select carbine built by the government arsenal for close quarter use, smaller than standard rifles but more powerful than a pistol. Then for military and security roles. So you can see here in the picture, it's not a very long barrel compared to commonly like armor what's it M16s. It's a short barrel because it's mentioned that it's for close quarter engagement. So now we have the weapons. The sumpit, or also known as the blowgun, a traditional weapon used some indigenous Filipino group a simple tube through which darts or poison tip projectiles are blown to hunt or defend. So of course this is powered by our bet we blow to the bamboo or whatever material is made of, like a tube, and it has darks or it can be poisonous or not. And of course, the advantage of using a blowjob is silence compared to other like rifles, which is very noisy. Proceed to space technologies. So, space technologies refers to the tools, machines, and scientific knowledge used to explore, study, and use outer space. So, in the Philippines, we have the Diwata 1, the Philippines Microsatellite 1. The first Filipino-made microsatellite launches in 2016, built and designed by Filipino engineer and scientists from the University of the Philippines and the Department of Science and Technology or DOS, used for taking pictures of Earth to help in disaster management, agriculture, and environment monitoring.